So I got to do something. My headphones are acting crazy. And then we got to turn the Laker game on. The Laker game is in the fourth quarter. And then later, once I figure out my headphones, we're going to do the top 10 songs of the 2000. Yep. Check. No. Gotta watch a video. Oh my god. What's up, everybody? Be right back. I gotta go to an app. Okay. Here we go. And boom goes the dynamite. All right, come on. Come on. Dude, technology today. It's frustrating. There we go. Okay. Okay. We should be live. Should be live. I now know to fix my headphones before the stream. That's all. Lesson learned. Lesson learned. All right, like I said, so that took 4 minutes for me to fix my headphones. Dude, sometimes technology, man, drives me up a wall. But can't live without it. And now we move on to the TV to deal with the TV problems and all the other problems it can have. You know, going through apps and finding which app has the show or game that you want to watch. What do you guys use to stream cable? What do you guys watch? Do you guys watch cable? Or do you just have Netflix? Do you have Hulu? Do you have DirecTV? What do you have? Oh no. Oh, come on.
We were just all emotional, and then James calls me and he tells me the big news, and obviously we didn't know much, but we're just over the moon, and just I'm happy for him and proud of him. He's worked so hard for this. I was really emotional when
there we go.
he debuted last year.
It is a tie game.
I'm trying to hold myself together.
Lakers versus OKC. Sorry, it's 109 to 108. So we're going to do this for a little bit. 7 minutes left on this game. We have any Laker fans? And then we're going to get to the music. We're going to get to the music. Gonna get the party started. Where's everybody from? How's everybody doing? What's going on, everybody? Where is everybody from? Do we have any Laker fans? Do we have any basketball fans? Oh. Gonna be an interesting game. Maine. What's up, AJ? How's the weather in Maine currently? Right now, I'm just big Laker fan here. It's 38 degrees. Oh my God, that's probably warm for you. It's cold for me here in LA. I'm used to my 72 degree weather. And no joke, so I went to a wedding a couple weeks ago, and it was probably the hottest wedding I've ever been to. It was brutal. Brutal. So we'll let some people join. Let me go get my... Oh, there we go. We got a Lakers fan. Nice. Shut your heat off in February. Okay. Yeah, 40. So what do you do in 40 degree weather? Just let the windows open? Wear a jacket? Oh, goodness. That was a fantastic play. All right, it's a 2-point game. It's a 2-point game. And we're missing something. We are missing the UFO. Come on. There we go. I'm missing my little UFO guy. It's beautiful. Oh, you gotta make that AR. Alright, still a 2-point game. 6 minutes left. And while we do this, let's start doing you guys want to start doing the countdown? Let's start doing the countdown. So today we are going to do another nostalgic journey down the 2000s. So I asked ChatGPT to find the Rolling Stones top 10 songs of the 2000s. Oh yeah, I do play guitar. That is a Fender Strat. What kind of guitars do you have? I only dabble a little in guitar. I'm not the best. But yeah, so we are doing the songs, top songs of the 2000s. Anything from pop to hip hop. So let's start with number 10. Oh, what the heck happened? It's now an 8-point game. Sorry. Oh, nice. Les Paul. What kind of music do you play? All right. So number 10. Right on. Number 10 is Stan by Eminem, which is a bit of a sad song. Guess it got Dido. I think that's how you say her name. The song was about an obsessed fan That hook is so good, though. Very powerful hook. And this song is so cinematic. You got rain in the background. The bass line is just awesome. Super resonant. And then even when Eminem raps, you can hear the marker writing on the journal, which is dope. Dang, Slim. All right, moving on to number 9, we got Beautiful Day by U2. So this was after their hiatus. Let's listen to it. Also, let me know if you guys think this is a good top 10. Oh, This Is Beautiful Day. Okay, I remember now. It's with like the keyboard. Ba, ba, ba. It's definitely like an anthem. Yeah, especially when the chorus hits. It's a beautiful day. He's just yelling. There's like a choir, or it's him yelling in the background. Interesting song. Definitely, man, there's like, listening on these headphones, there's like some weird instruments, which is kind of cool. It's like a didgeridoo or something. I don't know. Not my cup of tea, this song, but it was definitely played a lot in the 2000s. Pretty sure they earned a Grammy on. They won multiple Grammys. And then moving on to number 8. We have a very soulful hit. We also lost this artist way too soon. We have Rehab by Amy Winehouse. So those that know, Amy died at age 27, which puts her in the 27 club. And those that don't know what the 27 club is a lot of famous artists and famous celebrities and such have died tragically at 27. But that includes Amy Winehouse, Kurt Cobain, Jim Morrison. Who else? Janis Joplin. Just to name a few. But this song was definitely, I don't know if it's the top 10. This top 10 is kind of weak. I don't know. I mean, this is a great song. It definitely was definitely played, definitely a unique song. Just didn't think it would be in the top 10. What do you guys think? Rehab, I know. So up next at number 7, we have Maps by the Yeah Yeah Yeahs. Song came out in 2003. I don't remember listening to this song in the 2000s, but this song is played a lot now on like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, which is crazy. Wonder where. I don't remember listening to the song in the 2000s. It's definitely popular now. Moving on to number 6, we have Seven Nation Army by the White Stripes. This came out in 2003. It's an iconic song. I will say this definitely should be in the list. It is played at a lot of soccer matches now. Oh man, I think this game might be wrapped. Ooh, it's like a 15-point game now. White Stripes was a two musician band. And they were a brother-sister combo. Kind of cool. Moving on to number 5, we have Paper Planes by MIA. This song was also pretty much in like every movie, right? Little bit of hip hop meets like pop with like some world type instruments, type music. But it's definitely hooky. And then at number 4, we have another hip hop song. We got Hey Ya by Outkast. Also came out in 03. The song was cool. To me, it got a little played out. It was on all the time, and it's still on all the time. Especially like at weddings and events. You know, I think ChatGPT has this wrong. Because moving on to number 3, I don't see any of the really popular pop songs. I'm thinking like Instinct, Backstreet Boys. But number 3, we got Crazy in Love by Beyonce featuring Jay-Z. Which this song is great. Also played a lot. Has some catchy horns at the beginning. And this song is played pretty much at every wedding as well. Any event. A good song. Again, this came out in 03. And 03 was just cooking with songs. But again, still missing. I feel like there's certain songs on here that are just being overlooked. And I want to know what ChatGPT is honestly thinking. So moving on to number 2, we got Jay-Z again. 99 Problems. Which came out in 04. Pretty good song. And then number 1, we got Crazy by Gnarls Barkley. Which this song is pretty iconic too. It has that, I think it's a bass. Or maybe it's just like a string instrument that they're plucking. But it's just that, bum, 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 bum. Crazy. Again, this song is probably played at every wedding, event, birthday. But it's very soulful, dancey, psychedelic. Anyways, what do you guys think of this list? So now it's a 20-point game. Lakers lost. I mean, they're going to lose. It's 1 minute left. It's been my week. It's been all right. It's been a little crazy at work, but I expected that, and that's okay. How about you, man? kind of shocked by this list, to be honest. So we got. ChatGPT wasn't wrong. Looking at the Rolling Stones article now. Oh, what's up? Welcome back. Oh. Oh, I'm very sorry, man. Sorry for your loss. I hope she went away, without any pain. She's definitely in a better place. And congratulations on your son's first T-ball game. That is exciting. And I know that's hard to balance because you want to be excited for your kid and you want to make sure that he stays excited about it. And hopefully that doesn't damper his memory on baseball. That's good. How old was she? Oh, okay. That's hard. Did she? Yeah. It's actually very similar. I didn't really know my grandma on my mom's side. Actually, I have a fun story for everybody about my grandma. Let me get my guitar and then we'll go to story time. Of course, I never have a pick. Never. So, my grandma, I've never told this story publicly. I should. It's not a uplifting story by any means, but it's just kind of like an interesting story of how my family dynamic was with my grandma. So, my grandma was a very rigid person. She grew up in the Great Depression, which, interesting enough, we might be heading towards that. So she definitely felt, the Depression, all of that, the Great Depression, and, the money woes, all that crazy stuff. And it trickled down to us grandkids. Like anytime we went over there for dinner, which would be like once a year, if that, we would have to like finish our plate, just very rigid, like just make sure you eat everything. Christmas presents were always like reused, random things. Like one year I got an open bag of pretzels. So just like that type of stuff, which fine, whatever. It is what it is. I'm just kind of setting the stage of what type of human she was, and totally fine. I can be that way. I'm very rigid with my money. Probably because of her. I don't know. So, and then moving on with her personality, she would never do this to us like the grandkids, but her kids, she had 4 daughters. She would always like play, I don't know if it would be victim, but she would always play this card. If you're not going to come over, just on a random like Tuesday or something, I'm writing you out of the will. She would always use that line, I'm writing you out of the will, just to get her way about something, right? Which, manipulative, yes. Oh, yeah, you told me that. That's awesome. Thought you told me to call you AJ. What do you normally go by? So, my grandma, who I've only met, like I said, probably a couple dozen times, right? Maybe more, I'm not sure. And, okay, would you prefer AJ? Right, what's happening? Hold on, pause. Got a lot of music going on. Da-na-na. Gotcha, okay. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Can't believe the Lakers lost. Continue with the story. So, my grandma being very rigid and always trying to manipulate to get people to come over to, get what she wants. She would always say, I'm going to write you out of the will. My mom and my aunts, her sisters, always just kind of assumed that she was joking or just, being a hard ass, so to speak. But when she passed, she had in her will that nobody was to get any of her money or houses. And this lady, my grandma, had $2.5 million in the bank and 4 houses. So, in her will, she said, I have 4 daughters. None of them are to get any of this, and they know the reason why. And the money is to go to these charities, and she listed like 3 charities. And my mom and her sisters still have no clue what she could be possibly talking about of what they did wrong. It could be anything. Crazy. She was very good with her money. She knew how to earn her money. She knew how to save her money. And I think it's a little crazy not to pass it down to your children. I wasn't expecting anything. But I think, I think you would want to leave your kids something so that they have a little bit better of a life. Just me. Yeah, I just wanted to share that story. I thought it was a little crazy. That's a lot of money, too. Not life-changing by any means, especially if they were to split it by, 4 people. But it's still a lot. I think what I'm a little upset about, and maybe I wasn't susceptible to it, but my grandma was very good at money. She had her money in stocks, and all of that. And I would have liked to learn that stuff at the very least. And now at my age, I'm starting to learn that stuff, and I felt like if I would have learned that, earlier, I'd be a little better off. But now, I got my money in stocks, and it's just crashing. It's time to buy, though. Keep buying those stocks. Thank you. I appreciate you. I will make my own money, and I will make, I will learn everything I need to learn by myself, I guess. Through others. have signed up, which is very surprisingly. I should add it to the thing. Let's add it to the chat. Although not many people are joining. It seems like a lot of people are coming and going. Which is okay. Tuesday is a hard night, I guess, for people. Let's see, what am I doing? But would really like to give away some merch to people. La, da, da, da. Yeah, I think so, to be honest. Boom. I'll do a spin a wheel where you have like a hoodie, t-shirt, sticker, notebook, a guitar, a car. No, just kidding. I think a wheel would be sweet. I wonder if I thought I bought a wheel a while ago. Maybe that is a good idea. I feel like a lot of streamers do that where they just have like a wheel over here. Weekend was good. What is up? No worries that you're late. Thank you for joining. Weekend was good. What did I do this weekend? What did I do? Just one of those weekends that just kind of like, you know how like you go to the office on Monday or wherever you work or whatever you do, and you see all of your friends and coworkers and such, and they're like, how was your weekend? What'd you do? And literally for the life of you, you don't remember the last 48 hours. It's interesting. But what did I do? So Saturday. Don't I don't remember. Saturday we had dinner with my girlfriend's parents. And then Sunday we went to the farmer's market. Which, I'm not a big farmer's market person, I've realized. I think it's just maybe because I don't really like, I don't really cook or any of that, so I'm not gonna buy like organic fruit and organic whatever. Yeah, it's definitely the ADHD for sure. I have my memory though is impeccable. I can remember conversations and things we did, but just not short term. Long term, I think like after a week or so, I remember it. Good joke. You got jokes, AJ. Pushing through. Oh, bummer. What's going on, Amora? Seems like that's in the atmosphere. Is that song that I used to play? Timberlake. Do we have any fans of Justin Timberlake? What is that song? Oh god, he is literally on so many things. There's a soundtrack that he did. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That's always rough. But you push through and you just remember him or her, and you just do something that they would like, you know? Kind of like honor them. But it's hard. I get it. Instructions for dancing. When you bring me, me anything. Music in it. Music comes from. Can I? No. Bum, 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 bum. No. Sorry, I'm just trying to see if I can change these to sharps. I never know my flats. Oh wow. Oh wow. AJ, I didn't know that. That's crazy. That's awful. But that's very honorable to name your child after him. It's awesome. And what's your not to start a crazy subject, but what's your take on the police now? Do you think they need more training? Do you think they're doing the right thing? And well, obviously, we're not saying all police, but I would say a good amount of the police. They obviously need more training, at the very least, or we just need to do something differently. Do we need to change our policies? Oh, that's very cool. Writing a book? It's a good way. You know, I just got a book in the mail today by one of my favorite artists, Mark Hoppus of Blink-182. And before I got the book, I was watching some interviews, and I think this might be helpful to you. He started journaling. So in short, he got cancer back around COVID era, and he got really bad cancer, and his therapist was like, just write stuff out and get your kind of feelings out and stuff. And it turns out that he really enjoyed writing, and he started writing more about his life and more about his friendships and more about his band. And then he was like, oh, maybe I'll just write a book. And so I think what I gathered from that is take it in small chunks. Maybe just start journaling. Maybe just start writing a couple paragraphs here and there, and yeah, you'll start to get better at it, and you'll start to get more comfortable in it, and then you'll start to build your confidence up. And yeah, like AJ saying, anything you can put your mind to, you can do it. Also, with the tools that we have at our fingertips, you have a lot of help from your phone, computer. We have all these AI tools like ChatGPT that can really help you hammer out a story and outlines and grammar, spelling, etc. It can help you as much as you want it to help you. Oh, that's awful, AJ. I feel like that happens a lot too. You know, I feel like that happens. So I'm like one of those people that really find it interesting to watch police videos and interrogation videos and like crime docs and stuff like that. And I feel like a lot of the videos that I see of police dealing with suspects or just really the community is just really bizarre. Like I feel like they escalate the situation way more than they should be. I think they get a little sensitive. Sure, a lot of times the suspects or whoever they're dealing with is escalating a lot, right? But it is the policeman's job to de-escalate the situation. No matter how triggering that other person might be, he could say a lot of things about you and your family and blah, 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 blah. But that policeman's number one job is to keep everybody safe. That's including the people that he's talking to. And one of the ways to keep that person safe and everybody around you safe is to de-escalate the situation. And so I think that police need more training. You need to learn how to talk to individuals and figure out how to de-escalate stuff. Because some of these officers are just, macho men, and they just kind of they have an ego in front of all of this, right? And so I think they just need to put their ego in check and learn how to deal with their ego and how to deal with other people's egos. I think that'll go a long way. I think what's also interesting about all this, or what I like to reference, is I forget the name of this experiment, but it's the experiment, that I think Harvard did. They got a bunch of students. They had 40 students. They put 20 people in police uniforms and 20 people in inmate uniforms, and they put them in a jail situation, and they just watched what happened. And what happens is the people in police uniforms get a little more ego. They feel very power driven. And then the people in the inmates start thinking a little more crooked, I guess. They try to be conniving and they try to sneak around and all of this. So, I don't know, I just find that interesting that your title or power has something to do with your personality. Sorry, I missed a bunch of stuff. There you go. The rose that grew from concrete. Oh yeah, remember? I think you told me about this. I need to check this out. Let me see if I can click. Oh, is this your friend? shave it in for 2 minutes. A tube. Oh, what's up? Oh, we got a video game Max. What is up? And we got Bubba. What is up, Bubba? How's everything going? I'm just reading this article that AJ sent. "11 days. Oh, they weren't wearing body cams? Wow. I'm definitely glad more police are wearing body cams, for sure. What is up, Giovanni? What is that? Piccola? What's a piccola? Oh, nice, Bubba. How did the stream go? Talking world events. We'll just say world events. Do you guys like when I talk about world events, in my opinion? And I'm talking like politic world events. Do you like my take on that stuff? Do we just not get into that stuff? It could get dirty if we start talking about that stuff, or maybe not. Maybe it's good to talk about our perspectives. I don't know. Letters to Heaven? Okay, I'll check it out. I love hearing other people's voices, even if I strongly disagree with people. It's always great to hear from other people when it can actually be civil. That's the thing. I think that's what I'm most afraid of. Is I do have my own opinions, but I normally keep them to myself. Or my girlfriend. My girlfriend hears a lot of my opinions. but rarely do I ever speak my opinions out in public, or around anybody. At least political opinions, just because I don't want to cause any waves. There you go. My thought on religion. I think it's great for most people. I think if that's something that gets you by, I think that's fine. If that's something, I think everybody needs some sort of North Star that they can prey upon, and not pray, that came out weird, but pray to. And yeah, so I think that's good for people that find enjoyment out of that. But if it starts to get a little crazy, there's some religions out there that are just a little crazy for even them. And, if your family forces you into it or any of that, then I don't know. Like, is that something that you want to be a part of? If you believe in something, you'll fall for anything. Yeah, I mean, and that's another thing too, is like you kind of have to have your wits about you with religion, and you have to make your own opinion in that. And that's for any religion, really. Like there's some crazy stuff out there. But for me personally, I'm not religious. I think I do believe in a spirit or some kind of higher being. I'm not going to say that it's like God or anything for me. But I don't know, like with so I love like the UFO and space talk and universe talk. I think if anything, I believe in being able to change your world with positive thinking. And if that involves some kind of higher being, maybe. But I do believe in the power of positive thinking, and being able to go to different universes, so to speak. That gets a little crazy. But I think with that is like your thought mentality, and that kind of comes off as prayer. Because if you're saying like, oh man, I wish I had a bike. I wish I had a bike. Like I'm praying for a bike. You can manifest that. So if you see that as prayer, fine. But to others, it's just kind of positive thinking. So that's where my religious belief gets to. I don't know if you would consider that religion or just positive thinking. I don't know. But that's my 2 cents. Yes, please ask a serious question. When was the last civil discussion you had with a lefty? I'm pretty sure agnosis is the correct term for me. Not religious at all, but like I fully disbelieve in anything. I don't care if you're religious as long as it's not used. If you can actually treat people nicely. I agree with that, Amora. Like, I would say I'm kind of agnostic, leaning towards not. Oh, I need to listen to the song. That's what I need to do. Wait, what was it called? I'll listen to this while while I give my thoughts about dying. Letters to heaven. Is it Emily? No. I can't find it. I'll have to check on YouTube in a bit. When do you think we where do you think we go when we die? In the ground? Or in or in ash form? No, my 2 cents on death. I don't know. Like, I could go a couple different ways. I could go, you turn into a ghost, and you're just kind of, do whatever you want. Or you are reincarnated in something else. Maybe you start back at the bottom, like you turn into a bug or something. I don't know. Or you just go to another universe. Yeah? Crazy. More specific, where do you think our souls go when we die? Souls, I think, in the universe. If you want to call it heaven, you can call it heaven. But I think it's more universe, more university. And that universe could be, it could be anything. Like, you could be in a completely different universe, or you're in the same universe just as something else. Wouldn't it be crazy though if you're like, you are like a giraffe in the next life, and then you're like trying to find, you have some sort of idea of your past life, like it's in the back of your mind, and you still kind of like feel those things. Like, every once in a while, I feel like I had, a past. Because there's like things that I do that are just like not in my like what I actually like. Like, for instance, I watched this concrete guy. I've talked about him on this channel. I've been watching this concrete guy for 4 years. And I know nothing about tools, none of that. But now I admire concrete. I will go to somebody's driveway and be like, oh man, this driveway is really nice, or this driveway needs a lot of work and needs to be redone. And it's crazy to me. That tells me that, like, maybe in my past life I was like some sort of carpenter or something like that. I don't know. Soul returns to Father Almighty. If I got a Bible, I wouldn't read it. I don't read much. It's probably where the problems started. Wouldn't that be funny if you were roly-poly? ADHD. ADHD. That's where my superpowers are, is ADHD. My superpowers all lie within this brain that has all of those mental problems, ADHD, ADD. Oh, I couldn't find it. I can't find it on Spotify. I see Letters to Heaven by Emily Frith, or it's by 11th Hour, or by Colin Pease, or by Anne Leese. YouTube. YouTube.com. La, 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 la. I get superpowers from ADHD, but they get canceled out from autism, which also has its own that are canceled out by ADHD. I can see that being a fun little circuit breaker. You kind of have to deal with like a bunch of different things. I'm also the same way. I either do nothing or I do a lot of things. It's crazy. I cannot play Smells Like Teen Spirit. I think it's in a different tuning, and I don't really want to tune my guitar. Bubba says, I would love for you to get to know God, our creator. DM me on Instagram if you don't want to talk. Oh, I appreciate that, man. I really do. Gorillas. Ooh. Oh yeah, I need to find, hold on. AJ's been asking me to find the song, and I keep getting ADD and not listening to it. I'm going off on like tangents about death and all sorts of things. Oh, is this about your friend? Here, I'm going to show everybody what I'm listening to. Remy Ahmad, Letters to Heaven. It's about police brutality. I like all the news clips at the beginning. cool song. Mariachi. After I listened to this song about police brutality, we were just talking about police brutality. So I just want to pay my respects to this song. Wish everybody could hear it. I don't know if Remy has any licenses or anything attached to it. Great song. Sorry, I missed a bunch. Mentioned the book that I was writing, and now you'll be the first to hear my ideas. The title is House of Shattered Lanterns. The plot will be based on my personal life. Oh, I love that. That's great. That's a great idea. Cool song. Cool title. Though based on my personal life, it will be a fantasy mystery, short version of the idea that I wake up in an unknown manner, living in a world where all your memories and emotions are kept inside a glass lantern, but mine had shattered, and I must explore the house to collect the pieces of the lantern. That's a really good idea. See, you have it in you. That's a great idea. And here. It's a cool little beat. So again by Remy Mod. Ride the Clouds. So that was a great song. Please let him know that was a great song. And yes, Amora, that's an awesome idea. Oh. So definitely write that idea down on like a notebook. And then just kind of like start building upon it. Yeah. And like I said, like use ChatGPT to help you out. Like it could help with an outline. It could help you start. It's also a great way to like talk your ideas out. That's what I like to do it. You know, because then it starts to get your brain flowing. You know, you have to like kind of warm up for anything. Like you have to warm up playing guitar. You have to warm up writing. So that's what I like to use ChatGPT for. Kind of warm up your brain, warm up your writing process. You can bounce ideas off of ChatGPT. But yeah, and you don't necessarily have to think like I have to start at the beginning. If you think of a middle or an ending to your story, write that. Maybe that'll get you flowing to write the beginning. If you have the ending, kind of work backwards. Let's see if I can play the Pirates of the Caribbean theme song. Let's see. Let me just look up tabs. Pirates of the Caribbean. Oh, what is the... Is this one? I'm gonna get in trouble. Hold on, I gotta put my headphones back in. AJ, yeah, if you get the green light and he doesn't have any licensing to it, I can actually... Just trying to think. Even if it is hooked up to a license, YouTube might just like... YouTube has these like strict rules about like reuse content and stuff. So it's kind of difficult. I'm happy to shout his name out and, you know, let people know to go check it out. But YouTube is a different beast. It's... Oh, what's up, Scott Childs? Welcome back. I appreciate you. Amora. And sorry, T-Dog, I'm going to get to this. Just got to read the comments first. Since I moved to Texas in 2020, every English star exam I've taken, it took 30 minutes to start writing. But when I did, I completely maxed out the character and it's so fast. See? Yeah. All you got to do is just do a little warm-up. Boom. I love it. And even if you want to bounce ideas off in this chat, type away. Feel free to just start cranking the ideas out. But I would just like, in case you forget, like screenshot your ideas or copy and paste them to your notebook or something, your notepad. But yeah, feel free to bounce ideas off. I don't know if this is much of a... It's not much of a guitar. We'll see. Where did my pick go? Sorry, I don't know it too well. Something like that. Oh, thank you. 40 years in music. That's awesome. The last march of good and evil. Ooh, let me check this song out. Last march of. Wait, is that? Did you make that song title up? Who's it by? No, I can't seem to find it. Oh, it's not written yet. Get to writing so I can listen to it. Metallica's a great band. Although I don't really like Lars. I'm a Lars hater. It's just me. I think a lot of people are Lars haters. I think I started not liking Lars back in the Napster days. Hill of Immortals. I like that. That's kind of cool. Oh no, Bubba. I don't know. He's okay. He's an okay drummer. I mean, his songs are very complicated, but I don't know. I think complicated in the sense of like there's a lot of parts. But I feel like he gets by. He gets by. Personality, I don't like him. For some reason, I don't know. But truth be told, I do love him. I love watching their some kind of monster doc. I love that documentary. I also find Lars just funny. You know? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I don't dislike him. I just find him odd. Like it's sometimes good to come up with a middle or an end first, but it's hard for me to do without a beginning in the first place. I like to come up with ideas from titles. I can't come up with titles without starting to write. Come up with tons of ideas while writing, but I can't get there without writing in the first place. Yeah, maybe start writing like one-liner sentences, like titles you're saying. Like just write out like titles, and then maybe that'll start to get your sparks going, you know? And isn't that a great doc, Scott? I really like that doc a lot. That is very true, Bubba. It is very true. But I don't know. I still don't think he's that great of a drummer. Let's see. Let's do the top 10 drummers. I'm going to ask ChatGPT what the top drummers are. And we'll do according to Rolling Stones. What are the top 10 drummers according to Rolling Stones? And if Lars makes this, I will change my tune. All right, so number 10, we have Stuart Copeland of the Police. Let me know if you guys agree or disagree. Some of these guys I don't think I've heard of. Number 9, we got Al Jackson Jr. of Booker T. Number 8, we got Gene Krupa. Number 7, we got Jabbo Starks. Number 6, we got Clyde Stubblefield. Number 5, we got Hale Blind. I hope I'm saying these names right. Number 4, we got Neil Peart. Definitely. Number 3, we got Ginger Baker of Cream. Number 2, Keith Moon. Man, Travis Barker should be on this list. And number 1, we got John Bonham. Let's listen to some of these songs. Let's listen to some The Who songs. So this is one of my favorite songs by The Who. Baba O'Reilly has that weird, I don't even know what instrument this would be. Some kind of synth. The drums in this, and that guitar, and key. Well, it's like guitar and keys. We got Pinball Wizard. Which is just, yeah, Pinball Wizard. It's just nuts. Yeah, great. What are some good Zeppelin songs? All of them. So Stairway, of course. We got immigrant song. Ramble on. Black Dog, that riff is just iconic. Zeppelin had, it was unfair. Zeppelin had all the heavy hitters of musicians. Great drummer, great guitarist. Moving on to Cream. Let's listen to some Ginger songs. Sunshine of Your Love. Ba, 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 da, da. Do, 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 do. Man. And then we got Crossroads. Man. And we Rush, Neil Peart, of course, Tom Sawyer. Whew. Tom Sawyer, anytime you turn on Tom Sawyer and you get that like kick drum and that like spacey synth, it's on. That hit. Oh, sounds so cool. Hey. Wrecking Crew, we don't. James Brown. Wow! I got you. Oh, sorry, man. I'm missing out on some stuff. I'll see you later, Amora. Before you go, I will not be on Thursday. But I will try to come on this weekend. If not, for sure Tuesday. Let's have some stuff going on Thursday. And yes, welcome to the family, my guy. Appreciate you. If you're still here, I hope you're still here. If not, maybe you'll watch back. But I appreciate you coming on. Welcome to the family. I appreciate you opening up to us. And yeah, I hope the writing goes well. Rare Earth, the drummer, is the singer. Please check it out. Tom Sawyer is incredible. Rare Earth, the drummer. Rare Earth, the band. Is it a band? Ba, 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 ba. All right, listen to I Just Want to Celebrate by Rare Earth. Oh yeah, that sounds. This is funky. I like this. Yeah. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Oh, have fun at Six Flags, my guy. Yeah, I'm sorry about Thursday. I wish I could come on. I also wish I could tell you what I was doing. Fortunately, I can't. I'll see you around, Matt. And by the way, I purchased. Oh, dope! You got the tractor? Heck yeah! Can't wait to see some videos on you getting it started and all that. That'll be a fun project for sure. Yeah, Scott, this band's awesome. I like this song. Vibey. Man and Mystery. I am doing something music related though. Maybe it'll trickle over here. Planning to compile a bunch of videos and eventually merge them all into one out. I think that's a cool idea. You can do like, yeah, just like you working on the machine for, you know, a whole hour. And then just put some music over it. Some people will watch that. It's kind of like ASMR type stuff. Kind of, what it reminds me of is there's this leather guy on YouTube. King Freak. But all he does is, you know, he makes like leather belts and leather notebooks and just leather products. But it's just that. Like, he doesn't talk in any of the videos. Or anything. It's called Little King Goods. Here, I'll show you. So it's really cool. So he makes Little King Goods. So he makes like wallets and handbags and all sorts of stuff. Let's see his most recent video. There's a brass coin. Oh, now he's making brass coins. Man, so he doesn't even post long-form videos. See, the struggle is real on long-form videos. So annoying, YouTube. See you soon, Bubba. But yeah, this is kind of cool. It's shot really dope. If you guys ever want to check him out, check him out. But he just like makes... That's all it is. It's just making his bag. Very ASMR type stuff. It's very cool. Ooh. All right, SRV. Hi, Bentley. How's it going? Welcome to the channel. I think you're new here. Thanks for saying hi and hanging out with us. Oh, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. We're here every Tuesday and Thursday. We just hang out, talk music. We're on at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Talk music, talk life, all that fun stuff in between. Rock and roll. You can play a little guitar. Let me find Stevie Ray Vaughan. Stevie Ray Vaughan on Unplugged on MTV. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Okay, do a 12 string. Scott, I'm glad you're so into music. Love learning, different things and reminiscing on different things and stuff might have never seen. I don't know. Of course, Stevie Ray Vaughan is just an incredible guitarist. He's going crazy on this 12 string. It sounds awesome. Wow. Crazy. AJ, to answer your question, would I rather have 1 million views or 100 real connections? I'd rather have 100 real connections. I like, one, I like to inspire others, and I hope to get inspired back by those that I inspire. So I think with those 100 real connections, there's that, symbiotic bonds to be able to inspire each other. You're friends with Alice Cooper and Paul Stanley? Personally? We'll get them on this channel. Let's interview them. That'd be great. Love Kiss. I would say Kiss was probably one of my first bands that I was introduced to as a kid. My dad was a huge Kiss fan. Probably still is a huge Kiss fan. I haven't really talked to him much about Kiss. But he had like the records and t-shirts and all sorts of stuff. So I kind of osmosis those stuff when anytime you put those records on. Kind of cool. Oh, that's awesome. I would have loved to go on their last concert. Oh. Oh, wow, that's awesome. Zach Wilde. Oh, you ended up going to AJ? Very cool. Very cool. The first farewell concert. Oh, oh, wow. I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Very cool. Yeah, I would have loved to see him. Yeah, they retired. I think their farewell tour was supposed to be around COVID, if I remember correctly. but then obviously COVID kind of pushed things back. At least I think part of the tour, because they were doing a world tour, and I think they had to delay some of the dates. So I think they ended up doing ending around 24. I could probably play some Creed songs. Do you have any in mind? Say, but Alter Bridge is almost perfect. Ooh, I love some inspirational stuff. Let's rise today. Rise today by Alter Bridge. Let's listen to this. Oh, I've heard this song, I think. Cool little guitar riff. Bentley, pinch poke your own Mia with arms wide open. Cool song. We'll play with arms wide open. Let's see if I know. Cool song. We'll play with arms wide open, and then here we go. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know it was about having a baby girl. I guess that makes sense. And that's awesome, Scott, that you sing too. I cannot sing for the life of me. Alright, where am I? It's gonna change. Close my eyes. Unfortunately, I won't be able to play that intro guitar. Pretty cool song. That never made it to the 2000 list. I'll show you. Petty. I don't know. Dude, what's that one? Tom Petty, Free Fallin'. I love Free Fallin'. The cover by John Mayer, Free Fallin', is dope. She's a good girl. Every mouth she says. Just listen to With Arms Wide Open. It's a son, he said. If I had just one wish, I hope he's not me. I hope he understands. Ooh, that's good. Free falling. that song. Carry on my wayward. Carry on my wayward son. Don't you cry no more. Come on, listen to that song. I won't back down. Let's see. Something like that. I was gonna play with that riff. Cool riff though. Oh, thank you, AJ. You guys are definitely bringing me some joy, 100%. Dust in the Wind is also a great song. Yeah, this song is beautiful. Dust in the Wind. Oh. Great songs. Man. Whew. And then Child of the Sun. Oh yeah, I like this. Ooh, this is kind of like freaky. Oh. Anyways, guys, I'm going to sign off here in a second. Awesome night. We talked some music of the 2000s. We talked some politics, religion, police brutality. And we ended the night with some great music. Yes, thanks for hanging out. And yeah. A reminder, I will not be on Thursday, but I will be on next Tuesday for sure, 7 p.m. Pacific time. And what else? Might come on this weekend. That's right, that's my name. No way. Yeah, Scott, thank you so much for joining us. Feel free to keep coming back We appreciate all the cool music. And maybe AJ. Maybe. We'll see. Anyways, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I will see you very, very soon, possibly this weekend. If not, for sure, Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.